All right. So you got a mesh, your first prop. Awesome. Make sure it's clean and nice because if not, you're gonna give you a headache when you're gonna do the step right now, which is basically unwrapping. We are going to unwrap our mesh to be able to texture it. Maya does not understand what you've done with the extrude, and it doesn't know how to apply a texture to it. All right. So if you apply something to it, just like with the Virtual Studio, it will look weird. Okay. So you need to do just like with the Virtual Studio an unwrapping, and we're gonna do a planar unwrapping. So let's look at it. First of all, we're gonna do a planar. Okay. And let's see. Let me rotate that sword in position properly. Actually, let me look at that. So it's clean. And let's put it at 0. There you go. Alright, so it's important so our axes are proper because we do planar. So what we do is that, just like with the Virtual Studio, we're going to do a planar mapping. So I'm going to right click on it and select all the faces I can actually see, alright, right here in a orthographic viewport. So I'm going to select the blade first, actually. Let me zoom in. We're going to do in a couple pieces. What you're trying to get, basically, all right, is that. Let me show you before I even get there. You're trying to get something like that. There you go. All right. That's what you're trying to basically get. It's very important that they're all really tight and that they are all in the 0 to 1 positive world quadrant right here. Do not put them in any of those 3 quadrants. They need to be in that one right there. Okay? The positive one, the darker one. Now, you want to put them as tight as possible because you'd put other stuff also. And you want to make sure that you use a color underlaying your map that is similar to what the most important color is in your mesh. For this one, probably metal, gray. So if there's any hole or any errors, we won't see them. It will blend, the gray will blend in it. Okay? So that's what we want to get, basically, big time. Now, first thing first, we are going to apply the texture. So let me go to just a second. Let me change something. I'll get to a new UV set where there is no UVs done. So I can show you because it's been already unwrapped, as you can see. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to apply a new material. And I want a blend or fong this time, something with reflection because, hey, it's a weapon and it's metal and we want reflection. Let me get to it. Now what you see right here is all the history. I'm going to delete it. It's important that when you're done with your mesh, you go to Edit, Delete by Type, History. Alright, so like that, only it light up the mesh huge. You go to the color, go to the options, I go to my file, and I'm going to go select that. Oops, actually not this one. Let's see. Yeah, it's right here. Can I grab it and put it in? I don't know. Let me get it. It's called Master. Master UV map right here. Alright, so that one is already done, as you can see. But like that, you can see, first of all, how the texture will look like. Let me go back to that UV set so you can see it properly. Alright, that's how it will work out. So, what we need to do is get it into that shape. Okay, so let me destroy the UV mapping right here by doing the wrong one. I'll do an automatic mapping. There you go. So now it's completely wrong. Okay, our pieces are everywhere, just like they are when you actually start doing it and it's not unwrapped. It's everywhere. Okay, so we'll get it back properly. The first thing we're going to do is we are going to see, we got it back right here. We are going to select first the blade. All right. If you look, let me select all the UVs right here and move them away. Just a second. You can move them with other tools. You can use the transform tools, all right, to do your job. No problem whatsoever. So what we want is actually unwrap all the way to the bottom right here, all right, of that sword on each side. Okay, you guys, and then we'll do a top and under, and then you have to do each side after that. Okay, we won't do everything. You'll understand very quickly how it works. Um, Now we'll do select the face right here, all those faces. So you zoom in, and you select all those faces right here on that side that you can see. All right, very simple. And you are going to go into, you look right here, the Y come from the top, so it's not it. The X come from the side, so it's not it. So you're going to select the Z. And you go create UV, planar mapping, all right, Z axis. And you click apply. Bing. It did your planar mapping. You go to the window, UV texture editor, right here. And you rescale it properly. All right, move it in position. All right, but I'm going to take I keep the picture for now, but you might not even have a picture yet. All right, you might want to export, your UV map, just like in my other exercise. All right, video, to get the texture of that. That's what you want to do. I have the texture right here, so I know exactly. But let's say I don't have the texture. Let me get rid of it. Just a second. I think it'll be better for you guys. Let me just scale that back when I'm here. So I use the scale tool and alright, scale it up. Alright, and scale that down. Alright, doesn't matter if it fits because we don't have a texture. So let's go back to material. Oops, sorry. Right here in our blend, and we're gonna get rid of that for now. Okay, right, because we want to basically unwrap it. So now we just make it like that. We can do, let's say, that part right here. So we could do right here. We select that, for example. Actually, we did that already, so we can do that right here. Alright, for example, it's the same channel, so we create the planner. We scale them down right away. You want it the size pretty much that your sword is really is. You scale it, you look at this, hey, does it fit or not. Then you do that one. Right there. And create UVs. Right there. Right here. Okay. Now, you do that all over. So you basically go all around and do the other side. You also do by itself those side right here and top and bottom on themselves. Alright. So you put everything together properly. Alright. Just like I showed you before. So let me undo that just a second. So you understand? Well, let me just reopen it up. Where is it? It's right here. Let me get rid. Save. Let me get rid of the texture. Alright, so you end up with a gray sword and UV texture editor just like that. It's that simple. So you lay out every pieces. Now what you do is very simple. You are going to do a UV snapshot. So go to polygon, UV snapshot. You put it where it belongs. Alright. I'll put it on the desktop. I call UV. Make sure you select ping. Alright. 0 to 1, that's good. Put the proper size. I'll put, let's say, 512 by 512. It's got to be a power of 2. All right, and that's pretty much it. And click OK, and you're done for the unwrapping. Now it's all about the texturing in Photoshop. I'll see you in the next video.